What about in Chicago, the pecking order in terms of celebrity in the city of Chicago? Where does Connor Bedard currently rank?
Probably right behind me.
I like it. Makes sense.
How about I say right now? I'd say he's. I'd actually go pretty close to number one.
Wow.
That's and we haven't even started there yet. You know, when you think about it, being on the road and home openers not till the 21st against Vegas seems like a long time. But I mean, based on, we talked about the national ratings too of the first game on ESPN, the second game on TNT, great ratings on both. And we did a preseason game where the Cubs were in the race. It was a big game for them. And our first preseason game outdrew them by double. I was shocked, absolutely shocked. So that might give you a little indication of what Bedard mania is all about there in Chicago. So if he's not number one, he's certainly in the top five.
Any way to slow it down for him, Panger? I know Taylor Hall was talking about it, but is that just what he signed up for and how good he is? I do know the PR guys, and it's different because you're the one that often does those in-between periods interviews, so you would want him, but it just seems like a lot. Is there any way to slow it down, or is it just like Connor Bedard, you're that good, you're the next one, this is what you signed up for?
You know what? I like what Taylor said, and he is right. I mean, and what he was talking about, especially, is that the in-game interviews, the demands, and they knew it right away. You go into Pittsburgh's an ESPN game. What did they interview him? Three times maybe, maybe three, and then the next game, I know Eddie Olczyk interviewed him first, and then Brian Boucher. So that's two. That's five right out of the gates. We had him in Montreal. We did not, but. He's going to go into Colorado on ESPN on Thursday. It's going to be the same thing again. So is there any way to slow it? I think it will get slowed down. And I think it's a great question. And I think it's necessary with this being a team sport, as you well know, O-Dog, like after a while, it's going to settle down and it's going to be, about the team and about the players more than it is about Connor. And I think he'll be the first one to appreciate that as well. He's grown up all his life being a superstar, but he's also grown up all his life being a team player and being on winners. So I'm sure he's anxious to also get the other guys involved a lot more on the media side. I would think that after the 21st and the home opener, I think following that game, I think we'll see it settle down into more of a team concept. And until the national teams take them, because they're basically told not to say no. I mean, that's basically what all teams are being told. If they want to interview him, you got to let him go. We're selling the game, and he's a number one seller right now. But I think us as a team with the Hawks on a day-to-day basis, I think we've done a really good job of giving him space and letting him breathe a little bit.
Panger, you lay eyes on him every day and get an opportunity to be up and close and personal with him. Anything that has surprised you about him early on here?
Yeah, you know what has surprised me? Tell you what, Noodles, is his command of the puck in his own zone. Like he I kind of thought that maybe he was more of a one-trick pony. I saw the skills, the edge work, and he could pull the puck back behind his back and make some plays. We did a couple of preseason games and he had some unbelievable moves. But I think carrying the puck just inside his own blue line, getting it through, navigating through the neutral zone. Man, the coverage on him has been spectacular, and yet he gets the puck into the offensive zone with relative ease. And so that part of it has impressed me. I wasn't sure if he was a great skater or not. I found that he's a really good skater when he has the puck. Some guys slow down and you can catch them, or some guys are really fast without the puck, but when they get it, they just don't have that same ability. Well, he makes himself quicker with the puck. And so those are the two of the things that I think have impressed me the most about Connor. The other thing is, his work ethic is unbelievable. But when I describe work ethic, like yesterday at practice in Toronto, like everybody's having their lunch. They've got lunch set up for everybody. They're getting on the bus, going back to the hotel. It's been a long 3 or 4 days, and Donato and Connor are on the ice still working on shots. And I think it was Nick Foligno that kind of leaned into him, saying, "Hey, the trainers are waiting. We're all waiting. Let's go." And so I think those are the things that they've been impressive, and things that he's going to have to learn to make sure he understands that there's a lot of people around him as well that are whether they're waiting or they've got to get somewhere or they're tired. And so that's where Nick Foligno and Corey Perry and the older players are going to be really essential for him.